Hello and welcome all my dear second standard students. How are you all? I hope you all are good, you all are fine, you all are fit, you are playing, enjoying and also studying from the online lecture classes. My dear little champs, we all the teachers are trying our level best to send the video lectures in which you will be able to feel as if you are sitting in the classroom. So I hope the same from your side as well. My dear little champs, once again I welcome you all in the grammar lecture. Now in the previous few lectures we have done English, in which we have understood the new story and the objectives of the same. So the name of the story was Kim's Hungry Pet, in which Kim was a girl. She had a pet goat who was always hungry. So that story I have already explained you. We have done with the objective part of the same. Yes, I am also going to upload the lecture in which you will get the subjective part and the revision part of the same lesson. Now today I thought let us take the grammar lecture. As you know that alternatively we are doing with both the lectures, English and grammar. So today I decided to start the grammar lecture. So students, let us get started with today's grammar lecture. What are we going to do today? New chapter, chapter number 9, present continuous tense. Now as you know that in the previous grammar lectures we have done simple present tense and simple past tense, which were chapter 7 and 8 respectively. So in this lecture we are going to start chapter number 9, which is present continuous tense. Students, do you remember simple present tense? When do we have to add s? When do we have to add es behind the verb? That was the concept of simple present tense. Now we are going to understand the concept of present continuous tense. One common thing in simple present tense and present continuous tense is present tense. Both the tenses refer to the time which is present, which is ongoing. So that is present tense. The types are different. That was simple present tense and now this is present continuous. Continuous means we always have to keep ing, that is continuous. Whenever you find this verb in the tenses, continuous means ing. Just keep this thing fixed in your mind. So there will be only a minor change if you have understood chapter 7 simple present tense. There is only minor change in that and that's it, and the chapter will be like just a piece of cake for you to understand it. Just the condition is when I am explaining you, I am reading the examples, I am trying to elaborate it, your 100% attendance, attention, presence of mind, everything should be here in the lecture on the screen. So I am giving you time to take out your rough book and textbook of grammar if you have. I hope that rough book you might be having. Please take it out and the textbook of grammar. So my dear little champs, I am waiting for you all to get ready with both of these books, rough book and grammar textbook. Grammar textbook if you have, please open page number 32, chapter number 9, present continuous tense. I'll give you a few seconds to get ready with all these stuff. Obviously pencil should also be there in your hand. Whenever I ask you to underline in the textbook or write in your rough notebook, so that you, if you have the pencil, you can write it down quickly. So please be ready with the books. Okay, my dear students. Let us see what is there in the warm-up exercise. Let us understand the concept. As you know that always in all the chapters, warm-up exercises are always there. And the warm-up exercise is there always to connect you with what you have studied and what you are going to study. It is kind of pool. So let us see what is there in the warm-up exercise. Underline the verbs that tell you that the actions are happening now. Now always when the actions are happening now, that means it is in the present and continuous form. It is continuously happening. Let us read and underline. Sentence A. She is reading a book. What is she doing? Is reading. Sentence B. I am learning to swim. What am I doing? Am learning. Sentence C. They are fishing in the pond. What are they doing? Are fishing. They are fishing in the pond. Similarly, sentence D. He is playing football. So which word shows the verb or the action continuously going, students? He is playing the football. What is he doing? Is playing. And in the same way, sentence E. Priya is studying for her exams. So what is the verb here? Is studying is the verb. Shows the action which is going on. And what shows the action here which is going on? The painter is painting the room. So what action is he doing? Is painting. Okay. So let us see what it is. The verbs you underlined tells us about actions that are happening now. So these sentences are in the present continuous tense. So the verbs which shows the action going on, happening now, are the verbs that shows the present continuous tense. Now say for an example, they are fishing in the pond. Now what are they doing right now? They are fishing and they are still fishing. Right? So the action is happening continuously now. So they are fishing in the pond. So fishing. Now like I said in the starting part of the chapter, always in the continuous tense, ing form will be there with the verb. Verb means action. Now say for an example, play. Play is action. And ing shows the continuous form. So play becomes playing. You might be using this word playing, but now you should know that whenever behind the verb, behind the action ing is there, it shows the continuous form. So play becomes playing, paint becomes painting, study becomes studying, and so on. So whenever ing form is there behind the verb, it shows the continuous form of that verb. I hope now that the continuous form is clear in your mind. Also the present continuous by highlighting the present continuous verbs here. Now let us study some rules. While forming the present continuous tense, we add helping verbs like am, is, are before the ing verbs. Now eating sweets, but who? If I say that I, so I what? Can you say I eating sweets? No, I am eating sweets. Similarly, can you say you eating sweets? No, you are eating sweets. So in case to complete that sentence, we need the helping verb. Now what do you mean by helping verb? This is what the question might be running in your mind. Sir, hardly we understood what is verb, and now you are introducing helping verb. What is it? So let me tell you, students, when you say verb, what is verb? Verb is action. Eating. Eating is verb. It is an action, right? If you are eating, that shows any action. So before that action, if any word is inserted between subject and that verb, so that word between subject and verb is called helping verb, which helps the verb to complete the sentence. Now I am going to write one sentence here for you all to understand it very clearly. I am eating, say for an example, pizza. Now I have written one sentence here, students. I hope you all are looking on your screen. I am eating pizza. Okay, I forgot to put the full stop here. So I'm going to put the full stop at the end. Okay. I am eating pizza. Now what is the verb? What is the action happening? Eating. Isn't it so? Eating means you are doing some action. What is helping verb? Like I said, the word which is before the verb and is helping that verb to complete the sentence is called helping verb. Here the helping verb is am. Now if you don't write am, I eating pizza, is this correct formation of sentence? No. We need to put am if we need to complete the sentence properly. So I am eating pizza. Am is playing the role of helping the main verb eating in completing the sentence, and that is the reason why it is called helping verb. Not necessary that in all the sentences am is only used as a helping verb. Now let us see all the other examples for the same. We are eating sweets. They are eating sweets. Jatin and Srini are eating sweets. Rumina is eating sweets. He, she, it is eating sweets. Can you see the difference? With the name that is singular, that is one name, and with he, she, it, is used. So my dear students, you have to remember one thing very clearly. So I'm writing over here. Please write it down also in your books. I is always used with am. I am. Then he or she or it. If there is he, she or it, then always is used. He is, she is, it is. I hope that you all are noting down. Either you can write it in your textbook itself as I am writing on the top of the page, or you can write it down in your rough notebook. In this simple present tense, you studied that when do we add s or es. Similarly, you had one small rule over there. Now, similarly here, one rule is there. In the present continuous tense, how do we choose what shall we write in the helping verb? So, whenever there is I, we have to use am. Whenever there is he, she or it, we have to use e. And with the rest of the things, we have to use are. You are, we are, they are, or more than one person. If only singular is there, then we have to use is. I is there, then we have to use am, and plural, for the plural we have to use are. Can we say we am doing? No, obviously not. Can we say we is doing? No. So for plural we always use are. We are eating. Correct? So this is the thing, you will have to keep it in your mind very, very clearly. Again, I'd like to repeat, whenever in the subject part of the sentence, that is starting part of the sentence, I is there, then we have to use am. I am eating, I am sleeping, I am playing, and etc. Whereas in the subject part of the sentence, in the starting part of the sentence, if there is he or she or it or any one name that is singular, then we have to use is. He is standing, she is standing, it is raining, or sometimes one name might be given, Rohan is playing. Now if only one name or any singular is referred to here in the subject part, at that time we will use is. Now if more than one people or animals or anything is mentioned in the plural, then we have to use are. I hope these notations are clear to you. Now sometimes, my dear students, to form the continuous tense, we add or drop the letters to form the verb. For some verbs, while formatting the present continuous tense, the examples are given. Drop becomes dropping, not just by adding ing but also by adding p. Similarly, drive becomes driving by replacing e with I and then adding ing, driving. So this happens only with the practice, and that is why I have been telling you since the beginning that grammar is the subject of practice and not just copying down the answers. Anyways, let us solve the blanks. You will get the detailed idea about this present continuous tense then. What do we have to do in this exercise? Fill in the blanks using am, is, are and ing form of the verbs given in the brackets. Let us do it. I will zoom in and zoom out this book whenever I feel will be necessary. Sentence A. Students, I will solve 1 and 2 and then in each blanks I will give you 3 to 4 seconds of the time to write it on your own. They dash in the park. Verb play is given. Obviously, play will become playing because it is continuous. Play will become playing. Okay, but what can we use in the helping verb? Am, is, are. What do we use with they? They means plural, more than one. Now if plural is there, more than one is there, do we use is, am or are? Just try to keep each and speak. They am playing in the park? No. They is playing in the park? No, wrong. They are playing in the park? Exactly, this is the correct helping verb. They are playing in the park. So are is the correct helping verb here, as are is always used when we refer to more than one people or plural form of anything. Next is sentence B. Mary dashed her pet dog Buzo. So similarly, bath will become bathing. So Mary is. Helping verb will be is. Why is? Because Mary is only one girl, name of one girl, right? So whenever singular is there, at that time we have to use is. Mary is bathing her pet dog Buzo. Now I will only write the helping verbs here. In the rest you will have to just add ing. If any changes will be there, I will inform you. Like say for an example here, bathing. So e will replace to I and ing. So Mary is bathing her pet dog Buzo. Next is sentence C. Mother dashed apples for us. First of all, we have to convert this simple verb into continuous. So get will become getting. Get will become getting. So please write it down. Get will become getting. Now what will be the helping verb? Mother are getting apples for us? No. Then mother am getting? Obviously not. So should we say mother is getting the apples? Yes, exactly. So is the correct helping verb here. Mother is, because mother here is written in the singular and it is single, one. We are talking about one noun. So mother is getting apples for us, and like I said, here ing you have to write double T, G-E-T-T-I-N-G. Sentence D. The doctor dashed Tarun's sore throat. So what do you think, students? What will come? Examine. So examine will be examining. E-X-A-M-I-N-I-N-G. So here you have to remove this E and add ing. Let me write this word. I think it is typical for you. Examining. So what will you write? The doctor are examining? No. Only doctor is written, doctors. It is not written in the plural form. If it is doctors, then you can use are. But here only one singular is given. So you have to write the doctor is examining Tarun's sore throat. So is the correct helping verb here. Next is the train dashed through the tunnel. Again talking about only one train. So we will obviously write is because we are talking about singular. The train is dashed through the tunnel. Past will become, what will past become? What do we have to add? With verb ing. So past will become passing. Past will become passing. So the train is passing through the tunnel. Similarly, the men dashed very hard in the sun. So here you have to work very smart. Here you will have to be very smart. Those who don't know what is a singular and plural will never know how to put am, is or are. So men, is it a singular form or a plural form? Men means we are talking about many men, more than one. In short, men means plural form. So the men, you cannot say the man is working. If it is man, then we can say is, but here it is men. So the men are working very hard in the sun. So are is the correct helping verb because men refers to the plural of man, men, and work will become working just by adding ing, as simple as that. I hope slowly you are trying to enjoy this, because no sooner you will get the gist of this, the neck of this method, you will be able to enjoy it, that is for sure. Sentence G. The magician dashed a wonderful magic act. Show will become showing, showing. Very simple. So can we just write the magician showing a wonderful magic act? No. Again they are talking only about one magician. So if singular form of magician is given, we have to write is. The magician is showing. So here is the correct helping verb. The magician is showing. Okay, the sentence H, the next one is we dashed a tree house. Okay. Now what do you think? We means singular or plural? Students, the question to you is we, W-E, we. Now when you say we, so we refers to singular or plural, one or many, obviously many, that means obviously plural. When we are talking about something more than one people, we say we, that is first person plural. So we dash a tree house. So we is no, we am obviously not. Correct helping verb is are. We are, make will become making, making a tree house. Again, spelling of making is M-A-K-I-N-G. E we have to remove and we have to write I-N-G. We are making a tree house, as simple as that. So students, I will keep till here for today's lecture. In the next lecture, I will try to solve all the remaining sentences, and also I will try to give you question answers of the previous explained English lesson. Just stay tuned and watch all the video lectures regularly so that you can get regular updates and you can keep your fair books and notes and textbooks of grammar complete. So my dear students, thank you for watching this lecture and enjoying the lecture. Also, thanks to all of you, those who obeyed the instructions. Make sure you send your work, whatever you have done daily, to the follow-up teachers so that you can prove yourself as a consistent, as a regular student. Wait for the another lecture and be ready with the books for the next lecture as well. Have a nice day. Take care. Goodbye.